The first concept to learn with any programming language is how to make a variable and how to store values inside of that variable. A variable is like a labeled storage box where we can put things for later use. Whenever we create a variable, we put the name of the variable first, and then a single equal sign, and then the value that we want to store to that variable on the right. The technical name for this is called declaring a variable, or is also known as variable assignment. If I were to execute this line of code, it would be as if I was taking the number 30 and storing it inside of the variable myAge. Now, if I use the variable myAge anywhere in my code, it will represent the number 30 because that's the value that was assigned to it. Let's try it in a code cell. I'll first type out myAge, and then an equal sign, then the number 30. Now, I'll run the code cell by clicking on the play button on the left-hand side. Running the code cell is what actually executes the code and causes the variable to be created inside of my notebook's memory. At first glance, it might look like nothing has really happened, but if the code cell has executed successfully, you should see a number appear on the left-hand side in place of the play button. This number is called the execution count. Anytime I run this code cell, that number will change. The changing of the execution count indicates to us that indeed the code cell has been run and that behind the scenes the number 30 has been successfully stored to the variable myAge. Another thing you can do if you want to be absolutely certain that this variable has been assigned the correct value is to write the variable myAge on a lower line within the same code cell. When the notebook sees a variable name and nothing else as the last piece of code in a code cell, it will try to automatically display the value assigned to that variable in the output section of the code cell. Now it's your turn. Use the exercises found below this video to practice creating some variables of your own. We'll ask you to name the variable something specific so that we can grade your code and give you points for completing the exercises.